PvP box, we're going to start off with the talents. Talents you're going to want to give: Dark Regeneration, Spell Fury, Sacrifice and Pack, Blood Horror, Boomer Sacrifice, Pokemon Sarkis, and Fullborn Heart. The last three are mandatory. Blood Horror can be changed out with Unbalanced Will. Dark Regeneration is also mandatory just because the other two are shanked. Spell Fury can be switched out with Core Howl of Terror. Sack Pack can be switched out with Soul. Soul Link is better players that know how to, when they're not going to get trained, will resummon their pet, even though they will lose the damage increase from Grandma's Sacrifice. Now we're going to go on to Glyph. We're going to put Country Affliction, Glyph of Fact and Life, Glyph of the Hearthstone, then we go for Nightmare Vision, an overall good one, just because it gives your Warlock mount a water weapon, but it does cancel out when it's hit, so that's why I still use my Dreadsteed. Gearing and Enchanting. The Gearing for this character is wrong because it's null, and I haven't been too prioritizing this guy. You're going to want this helmet. You're going to want the off tier of the Priest or the Mage. Just the way that it looks like. I don't really that. You want this chest, you want these wrists, these gloves, and then these legs, obviously in that form. That, and change this. Something different. And the most important RNG factor of this spec is that trinket. You're going to want the haste version. I got the mastered version while I was doing just random EGs with gobies. I can manage to get this one. But you do want the haste version, it's a lot better. The only way you can get it currently is either the honor boxes or the Glad Strong box. The Glad Strong box is rare because it has all the off pieces, and unless you do Asheran and win 3 regular RPGs every week, and your RNG is bad, there's a chance you'll never get it. And then you want this stuff. You also want haste. Just enchant everything with haste. That was changed from the last season where they enchanted mastery. From that, we're going to go into practicing rotation. And I said practicing and not just saying, oh, do this, this, and this, because the Affliction Warlocks, especially in RPGs, aren't the easiest to play. And if you're not used to that class, this is not the greatest class to immediately go into. So, first of all, I'm going to do show you how Grandma Sacrifice works. You sacrifice your demon and then get 2 buff. I normally sacrifice the Fellhound just because of the silence. Succubus has a knockback, which in some maps could be good. Isle of Storm while doing BGs. That could be good. Voidwalker if you're low on gear, giving you a shield. And that's pretty much it. And Ips give you a Cauterize, give you Purge. So Purge for yourself. That's pretty much it. But outside of that, which is your command demon ability. So if you're looking for the ability to use sacrifice with, it is command demons, the same ability. And it's this one right here. And it'll just say spell log, special ability. You don't need a macro, it'll just automatically turn into the ability. So from there, once we understand that part, we're going to have to go into Fullborn Haunt. full burn haunt is really important to keep up. You're going to want to full burn, then haunt, because it is really combo well. And then you're going to want to affliction, unstable, agony, unstable, corruption, agony, unstable, affliction, then corruption, while maintaining those 3 dots. Now, let's say you're going to burn the target, you're going to want to full burn, haunt, agony, unstable, drain soul. What the drain soul will be doing is will be speeding up the damage of the dots. Now, if you want to really burn someone, you full burn haunt, then to keep, you'd also add haunt. You would keep reapplying haunt, which would really put a lot of pressure on healers, because a lot of healers cannot withstand that, especially when you're doing 2s and you're doing it with another damage, another DPS. You could kill a healer like that, especially with that side. They both ways apply pressure, but the problem is when you start doing drain souls, you're going to be open to kicks or silences. And since all your abilities are shadow damage, and all of them are full of shadow, getting kicked is very bad, especially in a game that there's a lot of kickbox. Now, I should be going on, and this is going to be a little bit more advanced. And here's just going to be some tips and tricks. At the start of the match, you're going to want to put your foot down. At least one of them. Because when you're getting trained, I'm going to give an example of hitting tanking. Okay, they removed the tanking one. Let's say this was hitting me right here. What you're going to want to do is port. Instantly gets you out of the way, instantly pulls you out. Another one, if you have time, would be the online gateway. You're going to want to put the online gateway up. You can put it both. I would put the Madonna gateway not so far that you can't get it from the port. But if you really need to get away, I would suggest putting it by it. So kind of like where I did that. But I'll more put like wave, like the pillars right here. I'll put like right here, your entrance. So if you got charged, you could gateway away. The problem with that is like, it's not a problem, it's really good because Affliction Warlocks are really bad against melee. Melee is your enemy. I mean, you want to fear, you want to do whatever you can to get away from melee. Because once the melee is there, rogues particularly are bad just because of the kick. And from there, I would practice and practice and practice and practice Affliction Warlocks. You don't have to practice snapshotting anymore because that's gone, but you do need to practice everything else. Multi-dotting, you need to practice. Against melee, you need to make sure that you're used to doing everything at the beginning of the arena. And if you want to practice getting trained and doing full soul burn, then summoning a pet, practice that with a melee. All those other things you need to practice with. Affliction Warlocks requires a lot of practice, a lot of patience, and if once you get it down, you got it down. But it takes a lot of practice. A really good Affliction Warlock is really hard to find nowadays because they're so I wouldn't say easy, but easier to. High damage classes are easy to find, but high damage classes are good, not necessarily. So, I'm going to end the video here. See you guys next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Liking, commenting, especially liking, commenting really helps my video, especially my channel, especially because I need to replace things. And this isn't selling out, like, it just really helps the channel. Well, see you next video. Bye.